Good morning, family. How are you today? I am okay. Okay. I hope you're well. I really do. As you can see, I'm like a hot mess. I don't know if you can see. Look, even my thing. I've been painting, I've been cleaning, I've been doing so much busy work. Busy work because busy work gives you time to think and time to realize the things that you have neglected. When you have to clean, you see where the issue is. You see that this needs to be refreshed. Excuse me. When you live in a clean house and you clean your mind, when you detox from social media, when you detox from sugary foods, when you do that, you feel different. You really do. And I know you're saying, okay, Mug Talk, we need it. Where's your mug? Let's talk about something else. No, let's talk about this. And I have a glass this morning and it says gather. So I'm drinking some juice. It's just some tea, really, some iced tea. And it's early, but I just had a taste for it. It's very good. But I just wanted to come and share that with you. I know earlier during the week, I told you that I said I'm not good, but it wasn't a not good where I'm physically sick and I don't feel well. No, it was just, I wasn't in a real good mental place. And you have to acknowledge that. That's the beginning of being healed. When you acknowledge, I'm not good mentally. I'm not feeling my best. It could be the change in the weather. You know, depression comes around this time of the season. When you realize that there's so much going on and you tend to dwell on that, when you focus on that. But my sister always says she has to keep her hands busy. So when she keeps her hands busy, it helps her to focus on the task at hand, what she's doing. And I get that now. So I've been painting and I've been rearranging and throwing things away. And it's been the best therapy for me this week. I didn't go to work because that's how I felt. I felt like I was not in a good mental place. You know, I'm normally very positive and bubbly and just ready to help any way I can. But this week, I felt zapped. I felt like I couldn't do it. I felt like I wanted to stay in bed. I felt like I didn't want to talk to anyone, but I pushed. And I told myself, I will talk. I will get out of bed. I will focus on my task at hand. And I did that. So I have to prepare myself for Monday. And I will. And I'll go to work. And I will be fine. But it's a struggle. It is a struggle. But it's a struggle that you can do. You know, prayer, meditation. I didn't tell y'all that, but I painted a closet, which is my walk-in closet. And I painted the walk-in closet. I made it a space where, of course, I'm in school. So I have one side of it I can study with my laptop and do my thing. I have another side that I have my Bible and my devotion and everything. So I can sit in this closet, which it has a window. So I don't want you to think, oh, she's just sitting in a closet. No. So it's a walk-in closet, but it has a window, believe it or not. And I can sit in my closet and without interruption, without focusing on anything or anyone. And I can just think. I can meditate. I can thank God for what he's done and what he's doing in my life. I can thank God for even the tough times because I know at the end he's going to bring me through it. I know that. It's tough right now, but he will lighten the load and I know it. So it's the wait. You know, sometimes you just got to wait. We tell our children that all the time when they are telling us, Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I want this or whatever. And we said, wait, just wait a minute. They know they're going to get it, But, they're like anxious for it right now. So as adults, we could be the same way. We know that God is going to bless us. We know that God is going to heal us. We know that he's going to come through, but it's the wait part. You know what I mean? It's the wait part. So I just want you to know it's okay. Remember, I told you earlier, it's okay not to be okay. You can't stay there, but it's okay. You have to get your busy hands together. Even if you can't do nothing but do this, get your busy hands together. Get out that bed. Go for a walk. Take a deep breath. Rearrange your kitchen. Rearrange your bathroom. I'm doing my bathroom now. Girl, I got paint. I've never really painted anything, but I painted my bathroom. I bought new shower curtains. I bought a new trash can. I bought rugs. All fresh, all new. And it really is helping me. Like I said, it's therapeutic. But I do have a quote for you. The quote I have is, growing up is hard. Growing up, we think it's so hard. I listened to my daughter, and she has her own apartment and everything. And she was like, Mom, this adulting thing. And I'm like, yeah, right. But she doesn't have any children or anything. It's just her. But I think about when I'm like growing up, I was growing up kind of with them, because it was so many things I didn't know, so many things I didn't expect. I didn't know how. I had to figure it out. And that's where she is. She has to figure things out. So I told her, my sister and I was talking, and we were talking, and I thought of this, and I was like, growing up is hard. But guess what? Growing older is even harder. Let that marinate for a minute. You heard what I said? Let me tell you again. Growing up is hard. Growing older is even harder. And let me explain why I say that. Because when you're growing up, you have the energy, you have the stamina, you have the withal to figure things out. You don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a challenge for you in some cases. Some cases, you're going to go to college, you're going to get your first job, you're going to get your first car, you're going to do all of these things that's going to motivate you to want more and to do more. Okay? That's growing up. And then you're going to realize the bill's going to come. Oh, I got a car, but now I got to put gas in the car. Now I got to do the maintenance of the car. Okay, I got my apartment. Well, now I got to pay rent. I didn't have to pay rent in my mom, but now I got to pay rent. Growing up, it becomes your thing. Now, let's flip it. You're growing older. All those things that you worked for and you cared about and all that, it becomes less. You know what I'm saying? You want more peace. You don't want to do the hustle and the bustle no more. You don't want to do that. You want somebody else to take care of these bills and take care of the car and all of that kind of stuff. You want some of that. It's harder now because now some things ache that didn't ache 20, 30 years ago. The knees hurt. You thought it was cute when you had stairs and you could run up and down them steps. Oh, I forgot this. Run up them steps, run back. Now, you can't, no, you're not doing that. You start to think about that thing. How important is it? How bad do I want it? See, that's when you're growing older. You start to, measure things, look at things different. You start to think, I don't think I want to do that. You enjoy your peace because it's peace. See, when you're young, you don't know about the peace. Not really, because when it's quiet around young people and nothing is going on, they're like, I'm bored. Ain't nothing to do around here. My kids used to say that, Mommy, I'm bored. Ain't nothing to do. Oh, child, I welcome that boredom now. When I could just sit at this kitchen counter and talk to you, when I can just go upstairs and read a book and nobody's calling me, I enjoy it. The peace. And you know what else you don't want to do? You do not want drama. You don't. You barely want to watch it on TV. You just don't want it no more. It's not entertaining. And I love YouTube and I love to watch all these different things because it's just interesting. But even that, sometimes it's like, oh, not today. And it's easy to shut it down because I don't know those people and they don't know me. So it's like, so what? It doesn't involve me. But those are the kind of things that I was thinking about this week. And I thought about how I could encourage someone else. Because I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. I know it. I do know that. And I just want you to know that it's okay not to be okay. And nobody is going to tell you you're not okay. You know, that sounds weird for somebody to come up to you and say, I know you're not okay. You know, unless they really, really know you personally. But for the most part, they're not going to tell you you're not okay. You don't look okay. You're not yourself. You don't sound good to me. They're not going to tell you those little warning signs that we tend to miss and we don't remember seeing them until something happens to that person. So when you can recognize, you know, I'm good for telling somebody, you need a hug, you know, and coming from a person who had anxiety, a hug isn't always the best thing, you know, because you prefer a person not to touch you. And I get that. But sometimes just let that person tell you that. That's what I do. I said, well, do you need a hug? Because I don't know what else to offer you. I don't know what else to do because you're not telling me what the problem is, but I sense something is wrong. So I'm thinking if I could give you a hug, that hug would translate that I care about you. That hug would tell you that I'm thinking about you, that I sincerely want to help you. That's what that hug means. But if you say, no, I'm good. I'm not insulted or offended by that because I get that too. I get that. So then what I say, is there anything I could do? You know, let that person, give that person an opportunity to know that you sincerely care about them. You know, not talk about them, that you care about them. Because if you care about them, if you're going to talk about them, you're going to talk about them to them, not to nobody else. Okay? Child, let me stop. I just wanted to share that with you because I've been thinking about this, and this video is like 13 minutes. I don't even know if I could load it up, but I just wanted to say that to you. I hope it helps someone. I hope someone can find their peace. Like I said, busy hands. Do something. Don't sit there and do nothing and just play in your head and put all of these different scenarios and narratives in your head that you think make sense. Don't do that. Busy yourself. Then you come back to that and you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Watch. I promise you, you will. It's okay not to be okay, but don't be okay too long. All right. That's my talk with Nita, child. I love you on purpose. We didn't toast, but I have tea. So if you got your mug, I'm glad. So we can still toast. Come on, let's do it. All right, let's take a sip. Because I've been talking, so now my throat is dry. This tea is so good. But I'm good. You're good. Let's be good together. And I'm going to see you soon. All right? I love you on purpose. Remember that.